joking anyway. You slammed the fridge and rolled your eyes. I told you, girl, I love your cries. You tried to frown but cracked a grin. That's when I knew I'd win again. You get under all my skin, but that's where love begins again. We push and pull, but in your style, I see that sparkle through your trial. You ain't leaving till you smile, even sideways, even while you curse my name or hit my chest. I'll still poke fun, you know the rest. No exit sign, no angry dial, but you ain't leaving till you smile. I'd rather fight with you than laugh alone. You make this bar feel just like home. So before you grab that truck in style, give me that grin, stay just a while. You ain't leaving till you smile, not the fake one, not your trial. I want the giggle, snort and shake, that kind of grin I can't remake. We love too loud, we fight in style, but you ain't leaving. No, you ain't leaving till you smile. You ain't leaving till you smile, not the fake one, not your trial. I want the giggle, snort and shake, that kind of grin I can't remake. We love too loud, we fight in style, but you ain't leaving. No, you ain't leaving till you smile.
You walked in all cool and smooth, like nothing ever rattled you. But I saw the shake in your two-step slide. Your smile said fine, but your boots denied. You said I'm over her, it's done, but your heel caught on a goodbye run. And when the fiddle played that slow goodbye, you froze mid-spin. Boots don't lie, 'cause boots don't lie like a practice green. They tap the truth you're holding in. You can fake your laugh, you can raise your glass, but your feet still dance to the broken past. So don't say you're fine and try to deny. We both know boots don't lie. I saw her name flash in your stare. When they played her song, you weren't there. Your boots turned out, your shoulders tight. You missed the beat, boots told it right. 'Cause boots don't lie like a polished phrase. They remember every lost love's blaze. You can wear new jeans, change your hair, but your boots walk ghosts that still live there. So don't pretend with your whiskey sigh. I've seen the truth, boots don't lie. We all leave footprints we regret, but yours still echo a silhouette. You can spin and stomp the night away, but your soul still got something to say. No, boots don't lie, I've learned well, boots don't lie.
Lost my job on a Monday morning. Flat tire, no gas, and my boots were warm. She left a note with the coffee cold. Said you love the bar more than you hold. But I ain't lying, here feeling low. I hit the floor when the fiddles go. If life's a mess, I'm playing bold in this honky-tonk of broken gold. I'm two-stepping through the wreckage in these boots with patched up edges. Got a bar tab deep and a pass that bites, but I still spin when the neon lights. I ain't fixed, but I ain't done. I've been bruised, but I still run. So raise that glass, no need to check it. I'm two-stepping through the wreckage. House is gone, truck barely runs, but I got a rhythm and a flask of fun. You can cry or you can dance, and I've never missed a damn good chance. I'm two-stepping through the wreckage with a heart stitched up in stages. Lost my way but kept the beat, turning heartbreak into heat. Don't need much, just floor and fire and a fiddle line that won't retire. So play it loud, don't try to check it. I'm two-stepping through the wreckage. Ain't no shame in falling hard, long as you rise in a honky-tonk bar. So dust off pride and torn blue jeans, and find some hope in worn out scenes. Yeah, I'm two-stepping through the wreckage with a laugh that don't need leverage. Life through dirt, I danced in dust. Didn't break, just bent and cussed. Still out here beating odds with whiskey, faith, and jukebox God. So if you're down, come grab a second. We'll be two-stepping through the wreckage. Sunday morning, skies turning gold, but I ain't dressed in no white robe. I got a river running past my tires, and a heart full of dirt and wildfire. Preacher talks in suits and pews, but my church wears mud on boots. I found grace in the wild and wide, where the Spirit rides shotgun by my side. It's a back road baptism in dust and light, where the soul begins, where the wind sings hymns through pine and wire, and the holy rolls on rubber tires. No stained glass, no cathedral kiss, just freedom in a place like this. I ain't washed in water clear, but Lord, I found you out here. Mama prayed I'd come back home, but I found truth in red dirt roads, in every mile an engine hum. I heard the voice I was running from. It's a back road baptism, forgiveness in the setting sun, with bugs on glass and gravel prayers. I lost my guilt out in the air. No choir robe, no scripted Sometimes faith lights campfire, and sometimes love don't preach in lines. It revs its soul in overtime. It's a back road baptism, hands up high, no catechism, just a howl and an open sky, and tears I didn't mean to cry. If heaven's waiting past this field, then I've already learned to kneel. I ain't clean, but I'm sincere from this back road baptism out here. One shot past midnight, I lost my shoes. Bartenders laughing, I'm humming the blues. The neon's blurry, the jukebox bold, and I'm dancing stories I should have never told. I swore I'd leave when the lights turned low, but here I am in last call glow. A cowboy's wink and a wild-eyed grin said, darling, where you think you've been? One shot past midnight, two steps too far, three broken promises down at the bar. I'm raising hell in a borrowed dress, singing loud and feeling less tonight. I ain't looking for right, just one more song, one more life, and one more shot past midnight. My ex just walked in with someone new. She's half my age and twice his clue. But I won't cry, I'll just toast the pain with honky-tonk truth and a shaky refrain. One shot past midnight, two lies deep, three wrong numbers I meant to keep. I'm spilling secrets like cheap champagne, letting go in the loudest way. Tonight I ain't looking for right, just one more song, one more light, and one more shot past midnight. Don't judge me now, I've had my year of holding back and hiding tears. But this bar knows just how to mend, with a jukebox spin and a reckless friend. One shot past midnight, the truth rings clear. I may be lost, but I'm still here, dancing hard, laughing wild, like heartbreak's favorite child. Tonight I ain't begging for right, just one more song, one more light, and one more shot. Just one more shot past midnight. Don't judge me now, I've had my year of holding back and hiding tears. But this bar knows just how to mend, with a jukebox spin and a reckless friend.
was about to be warned. He said, girl, you look like sin. I laughed and said, don't rope me in. But 5 shots later and a sideways grin, I was 2 step deep and falling in. He's got that cowboy side of crazy, drives me wild and acts all lazy, spins me fast and walks away, but somehow I beg him to stay. He's rough, he's sweet, he's never plain, like whiskey poured in summer rain. Lord help me, but I love it daily, that cowboy side crazy. He don't text back but shows or two, with a truck full of dogs and a case of brew. We fight like fire, kiss like storms, he's chaos aware in denim form. He's got that cowboy side crazy, drives me wild and acts all lazy, spins me fast and walks away, but somehow I beg him to stay. He's rough, he's sweet, he's never plain, like whiskey poured in summer rain. Lord help me, but I love it daily, that cowboy side crazy. Mama warned you, girl, steer clear, but I just grinned and shifted gear, 'cause boring love just ain't my fate. I'll take the wild, I'll take the way. Yeah, he's got that cowboy side crazy, half outlaw, half just maybe, breaks the rules and breaks my plans, then holds me tight with calloused hands. He's sharp like spurs, smooth like suede, I can't quit him anyway. Call it dumb, call it bravery, I call it love, I call it love, that cowboy side of crazy. You called me up, said can we talk? I met you where we used to walk. Same old bench by Miller's Lake, same old risk I had to take.
You lit a smoke, I bit my tongue. We both knew where this road had run, but hearts don't learn when they still ache. So we gave love one more break.
Second chance, same mistake, running circles we can't fake, trying to fix a heart that's cracked with the same hands that broke it back. We danced again, but couldn't shake that this was just the same old ache. Second chance, same mistake.
You poured the wine, I played our song. We laughed like nothing had gone wrong. But halfway through your glassy eyes, I saw the same old last goodbye. You wore my shirt,
Just like before, but left it hanging on my door. And when I reached, you pulled away, like history on a cheap replay. Second chance, same mistake, building castles by a lake that floods each time we try to trust, turns dreams to dust and love to rust. We swore this time the chain would break, but some hearts just don't reshape. Second chance, second chance. Same mistake.
Never beat the world or outshine myself, but I wake up swinging in boots laced tight, and I give this life one hell of a fight. My truck don't shine, it growls and spits, but it still gets me where life hits. I don't lead the race, but I run it fast, 'cause I ain't first, but I sure ain't last. I ain't first, but I ain't last. I get knocked down, but I bounce back fast. I ain't the star, but I ain't the shame. Still dancing hard in the loser's lane. You can laugh, I'll raise my glass to every stumble that I pass. Yeah, I ain't first, but I ain't last. I've loved and lost and loved again. A few good nights, a lot of amen. I've missed my shot more times than not, but I still show up with all I got. I ain't first, but I ain't last. Still got grit in my hourglass. May not shine in the record books, but I'm still swinging with outlaw looks. So if you're down and feeling trashed, remember this, that storm don't last. You ain't first, but you ain't last. They don't cheer for folks like me, no limelight, just gasoline. But we keep going mile by mile, turning scars into country style. No, I ain't first, but I ain't last. I drive my life like it's built to crash. Still playing hard with a busted string, still toasting loud with nothing to bring. So here's to underdogs moving fast. We weren't built to break, just built to last. I ain't first, but I ain't last.
Your keys, you snore too loud. no wild in there.
You throw that shade like a neon queen, sipping fire with your stare so mean. You strut by like you own the night, but girl, I'm game if you wanna fight.
You say you're thunder, but I bring rain. You bring heat, but I bring flame. This ain't no game we're falling in. You talk trouble, I walk in.
You draw lines, I cross them fast.
You talk sweet, I never asked.
You spark fires, I fan the wind.
We both know where this ends again.
You tease the storm with a wicked grin.
You talk trouble, I walk in.
You wear that smirk like it's a dare. Spin your glass, toss back your hair. But one wrong look, one slow smile, and I'll chase you down in outlaw style.
You think you're tough with your boots and charm, but I break hearts like I break alarms. You brag too loud, but you dance just right, so maybe I'll stay one more night.
You light the fuse, I strike the match.
You pull ahead, I scratch and catch.
We're wild enough to lose or win.
You talk trouble, I walk in.
You throw shade, I throw it back. You bring heat,
I torch the track.
we're wild enough to lose or win.
You talk trouble,
I walk in. You throw shade, I throw it back. You bring heat, I torch the track. You talk storms, I bring the spin. We crash like thunder rolling in.
so pour the shots and spin that sin.
You talk trouble,
I walk in. One of these nights we'll go too far.
one of these fights will leave a scar. But
Till that day we'll dance and grin. You talk trouble, I walk in.
you draw lines, I cross them proud. You whisper low, I shout out loud. You play coy, I play to win.
We both love this mess we're in.
So cue the band, let boots begin. You talk trouble, I walk in. One of these nights, we'll go too far. One of these fights will leave a scar.
But till that day